Hey y'all, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make two really cute but really simple Christmas decorations. One is a wood slice Santa ornament, and the next one is a really cute rustic candle holder. Stay tuned, I'll show you how to make them. All right, y'all, so for our first super easy craft, I have these wood slices. These came from Hobby Lobby, but you can get them at pretty much any craft store. And they're all different sizes. I have some smaller ones and some wider ones here, but you can use all of them. Doesn't really matter. But normally I do not sand the wood pieces when I use them, but I'm going to sand this one. I just bought some new sanding blocks at Walmart, like this pack here. You get 2 fine medium and then 2 coarse medium, which is pretty cool. Let's see, this is, okay. And let's see which side I'm going to use. I still want to be able to see the wood here, so I think I'm going to sand. That side looks better than that side, I think. Yeah, I like the angle. I like the angle on this one, so I think I'll use this side. And we're just going to sand this, make it just a little bit smoother. Like I said, normally I really don't even mess with it, but for this, I am going to mess with it. Okay, just sand it smooth. Okay, that is sanded. So now I have my set of piping tips here for frosting and whatnot. And I'm going to use this size 17 star tip. This is from Wilton, of course. This whole little set is from Wilton. And it is filthy because it's been in a drawer with some of my other craft supplies. But anyway, I have a piping bag here, and I'm just going to cut the end of it off, and I'm going to fit it with this tip. I had to trim this bag down, okay, because I didn't need that big, huge bag, but it was all that I had. So anyway, now we're going to use this Fast and Final lightweight spackle. Please listen to me. This container is very, very light. It almost feels like there's nothing in it. Now, if you pick up the container and it's pretty heavy for its size, you're getting the wrong thing. You need to make sure that it is a lightweight spackle, because this is going to pipe a heck of a lot easier than the regular spackle. Because the other spackle is very heavy and dense, and it's going to take me a minute to get this one open. But anyway, when you pipe it, it's heavy and it's going to spread out, and it's not going to give you that nice fluffy look, okay? So you need to make sure that you're using the lightweight kind. Okay, so now we're going to take, and you see how it's kind of light and fluffy, looks like frosting? That's how you know you got the right kind. Now, I don't have anything to set my bag down in. Usually I set my bag down in a vase or something before I scoop it out and put it in the bag, but I'm not going to be using a whole lot. So you see how light that is? So cool, so light. All right, so I'm just going to pack some of that down in there. You're not going to need a lot, but I'm going to be making more than one of these little ornaments, so I'm going to go ahead and get a good amount in here. Okay, so now I have it in the bag, and now you're just going to pipe on wherever you want your beard, okay? I'm just going to pipe it on like so. Let's see, we'll come back up here. This does not have to be precise. I'm just piping on in all different directions here. And then what you want to do is you need to set this down and let it harden up. Now this, it is paint ready within 30 minutes, okay? It does not take long at all to set up enough so that you can touch it, bump it, and, you know, not worry about it coming off or, you know, messing up or anything. But I suggest that you let it sit for at least 2 hours before you come back and do anything else with it. Now, I'm not really going to be putting any glitter on this. You can put glitter on it if you want to make it sparkly. But I'm kind of aiming for more of a rustic look here, so I'm not going to be doing that. Let's see. I think that looks okay. Let's go up just a little bit more. Okay, that looks okay. So now I'm just going to let that sit there and harden up for a little bit. Okay, friends. I've got glitter and stuff all over my hands. So this is pretty much set up, and I've got a whole stack of them. Like I said, I was making a whole bunch of them. I've got a stack of them over here. Now, what we're going to do... Oh, look at that shape right there. That looks like... who does that look like? That looks like little Simba. Oh, gosh. Amber, stay on task. Heaven forbid. Okay. So now, let's put a hat on this little guy. And to do that, I got this fat quarter from Walmart. It's a 1/4 of a yard of fabric. You use whatever fabric you like. I'm just going to use this kind because I thought it would go with the rusticness. Okay. Now do I want to bring it down on top of the beard a little bit or just right there on top? I think just right there on top is fine. Did I cut that wide enough? Probably not. Alright, so I'm just going to glue it down right here, and I'm going to hold this in place till that glue sets up, and then we're going to wrap this around and glue it back here as well. Okay, so this is what we have. Stop! So we're just going to fold this, and I'm going to cut it kind of just right up the top here, just to cut this, and then I'm going to glue that part down. Let's see, let's make sure. Yeah, that looks okay. Okay, just put glue there, and we're just going to glue up the back of this seam here. I do have a little bit of this fiber fill, and I'm just going to, I need to hold this down in my lap to do it, okay? I'm stretching my arms out over the table for the video. I'm just going to stuff just a little bit of that down there in the hat, just to give it a little bit of shape and form. Why are you going that way? You know what? Let's glue this down right here. Just to hold that in place so it doesn't slide around. All right, I'm going to get just a tiny little bit more and put that in there as well. Okay, so this is what we have. And then I'm just going to take this wire here. Let's cut us a piece of wire. I'm going to use this to hang it with, okay? Wire cutters. Lord, I didn't need to cut that much. Okay, I'm going to make, I'm going to make a loop. Like I said, that's what I'm going to use to hang it with. I'm just going to twist it a little bit like so. And then let's put this right about there, I should say. And I'm going to hold this on the back, and then I'm just going to take this wire and wrap it around the top of the hat. All right, this is what we have. And you're probably saying, well, Amber, the weight of that ornament is going to pull that right out of that loop. Give me a moment. I have these pom-poms here, and I'm going to glue a pom-pom on top. Now, the glue that's holding the pom-pom down, fluff up, dude. The glue that's going to hold the pom-pom down is also, see right here, just reinforcing the wire onto the fabric. So I'm going to hold that in place just for a minute. Okay, there we go. There's the top. All right, so now I have this. This is a microfiber duster mop pad. This came from Dollar Tree. Just rip the tag off, throw that in the floor. Okay, so as you can pull it apart here, you can see that there's sort of like lines between here. If you can kind of get around the little tufts, it might not be possible. Let me see where I can cut this. And I'm trying to like reduce the amount of fuzzies that's going to be flying around everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Where's my heavy duty scissors? Let's get those. Okay, I'm just going to cut this strip here. Let's see if that's wide enough. I think that's wide enough. If it's too wide, we can trim it down. No problem. Why are there fuzzies? Oh, God. Well, that didn't help matters. All right, let's put that there. And, yeah, let's trim this down just a little bit. I need to vacuum in here anyway. So, you know what? I can just throw stuff all over the floor. Why? Because it's my room and I can do what I want to. Stop. I sound like Stuart from Mad TV. Stop. All right, I'm going to glue this down. Y'all watch Mad TV? Y'all remember Stuart? I don't want to say. Okay, now we got the fuzzies right there. Now, how cute is that? Pretty daggone cute. Do I want to put a wooden bead right there for the nose? Do I want to do that? Let me get a wooden bead and see if I want to. You know, I think it would be cute with a wooden bead on there. So let's... I've got a fuzzy stuck to my glue gun. Do you see that? Okay. Now I'm just going to hold that down and let that glue set up. And that will be that for this ornament. There we go. There we go. Now it's done. How cute is that? I really like this. And I like the bark that you can see there. I really like that. And then you have plenty of room back here on the back to write whatever you want to. You can jot down notes about the Christmas that you spent with whomever or whenever you made this ornament. If you're making these ornaments for someone, for your kids, for, you know, just to save for later, you can jot little notes and whatnot back here, which is what I like about them. But anyway, here's that. And now let us move on to the next. Alrighty, so for our second easy Christmas craft, we have these candle holders. These are from Dollar Tree. And yes, I bought a bag of sticks because listen to me, I live out in the woods in the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina. I can get all the sticks I want. But in case you don't, I just want you to know that you can go out and you can buy them, okay? And yes, these came from Hobby Lobby, $3.99, but they were on sale, so I didn't pay $3.99 for them. But anyway, we have all of these little sticks here. This is so super easy. Just take these out, and now I have my trusty hot glue gun here, which I think is warmed up. All we're going to do with these is we're going to start gluing the sticks all the way around. Try to find some, that's why I bought so many packages. I want to try to make sure that these are fairly straight, because some have like little bumps and knots on them and whatnot. I'm just going to put the glue directly on the stick, and then we're going to glue it down to our container here. And you see this has like a little lip on it. We're not putting the stick like on that lip, okay? It's on this flat part. Let's do that. Now let's get another one, and I'm basically just going to glue these all the way around. I don't want like the super short ones like side by side. I'm trying to stagger them a little bit, okay? So I'm just going to glue these all the way around. Okay, so this is what we have. Now, as you can see, you can probably see the glass through here. And that's perfectly fine, because if you don't want to see that, you can take more sticks and, you know, you can just glue on a second layer like so, if that's what you want to do. But I'm going to leave that because you'll be able to see the glow of the candle kind of shining through it. And if you cover all that up, you're really not going to be able to see the candle that well, okay? So I'm just going to leave mine just like this. And of course, I'm going to glue the sticks onto that second one over there. But now that we have that, yes, once again, I'm going to break out the piping tip and a piping bag, and we're going to use our spackle. All right. Now, I've already gone over this in the previous one, but you know I edit these videos down for Reels and for TikTok and whatnot, so I'm going to do it again. This star piping tip, we are going to take it and put it once again into our piping bag. Just fit it down in there. Okie dokie. I'm just trying to make the video editing process easier on my part because it does take time to edit videos. And then once again, we have our friend, the lightweight Fast and Final spackle. Remember, if you get the heavy kind, it's going to spread out and not work as well. So you want to get the lightweight kind. All right. Okay, so I got my fork. Why am I using a fork? Because I'm out of spoons. I'm out of spoons. I need to just put everything down. And I need to go to the store. And I need to get some spoons. But anyway, this will work just as well. Just as well. Okay. So let's scoop some of this in here. Get in there. Okay. Just pull this up. Did I put enough in there? I don't know. We'll see here in a moment, won't we? All right, let's get that down in there. Okay. And now we're just going to go, I just knocked something down. Don't know what it was. I didn't hear anything crash, so I don't guess it was breakable. So now we're just going to twist this, and I'm going to put some along the bottom here to sort of look like snow. And just kind of pipe it on there like so. I don't want to get it very, very close to the bottom because then, you know, when I set it down on the table, I don't want it to stick. But I'm just going to pipe some here just around the bottom. Okay, and there's that. Amber, why are you leaving the label on the bottom to make people mad? No, just leave labels on stuff. I have a lot of stuff in my house. Like, I just went like on a major shopping spree the other day at TJ Maxx and went to Home Goods and all that. And you know what I did? I've got this stuff sitting in my house and I haven't even taken the labels off. Why? Because it's on the bottom and you don't see it. If somebody comes in my house and you start, you know, picking stuff up, tell me I need to take labels off, you better bring backup with you. But anyway, here's that. And now I'm just going to set this over here to the side and let this harden up. Like I said, it's paintable. If you're using this, you know, like in a home repair situation, it's paintable in 30 minutes. Let this sit for about 2 hours. Okay, so now we're going to finish up this little guy here. Now, before you get your twine on, I want you to really be careful about how you're handling these. Because remember, we just stuck these pieces down with hot glue. And hot glue and glass, we know, do not get along and it can pull away easily. But once you get your twine on there, you really don't need to worry about it. But I have this greenery. You can get greenery anywhere nowadays. And I have some of these red berries. Where did this come from? Walmart. These came from Walmart. My Walmart has got a ton of Christmas stuff out. But, yeah, and this is a September, what's today, the 29th? But let's take this greenery. Now I took a part that has one of these little pine cones on it. And you know what? Let us trim this down just a little bit. And I'm going to put this on here kind of like at an angle. I want to glue this down first because then when you put your twine on, the twine can just kind of reinforce it and help to hold it on. You know what? Let's put it right here. This looks a little bit better. So I'm just going to hold this down right here and let that glue set up. Okay, so now, these are the berries I was trying to cut. I'm just going to cut some of these berries. And then we're going to stick those on there. Where did it go? Right there's where I want to cut. So I'm not too worried about this being stable right now. I'm not stable at the best of times and I'm doing all right. But let's put some glue right here. Like I said, once you get all this glued down and we start wrapping around the twine is really going to hold everything together, okay? So I'm just going to glue these here, glue these right here, and I'm going to hold this in place. Okay, I'm hoping this don't fall off. So now let's take this twine, and I'm just going to start wrapping, see, right around here. And like I said, it's going to, you know, help to hold everything on. There we are. And it just shifted a little bit, so I'm going to go back with my hand and fix that. I'm trying to do this slowly and get everything into place right where I want it. I think. Cat, stop! Okay, I think that looks okay. Oop, I got some of the greenery stuck in it. That's okay, I'll fix it in a minute. Okay, let's bring it around. SpongeBob, bring it around town. So that right there looks okay. I need to get this green. There we go. Okay, now I'm just going to continue to wrap this around until it looks the way I want it to look. Okay, so this is what we have, and I'm pretty happy with this. I like the way this looks. So now I have some of these battery-powered LED votive candles. And I don't think there's any little tag on the bottom. Whoa! I will just throw it on the table. If you're not breaking things, are you really crafting? Yes, there is a tab. Amber, you should know that. Okay, so just put that down in there. And there's our little light thingy. Now see, now you can see it through the pieces of wood there. So how cute is that? How cute is that? Now I'm going to go work on the other one and take a picture. But anyway, I hope that you liked these. If you would, please give this video a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media, the links to all of which will be in the description box down below. And I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.